And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And our pitcher in this game, Logan Webb. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason,
it's in and out of his glove. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there, and as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning, make that error hurt.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Around third. He will score and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Matt Olson. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. Big swing and a miss.
You almost have to feel bad for Matt Olson after what happened in 2023. He played every game, hit 54 home runs, drove in 139, led the league in slugging, and he still wasn't even named a finalist for the National League MVP award.
And a swing and a miss.
In all seriousness, I don't think anyone is feeling bad for Matt Olson. 2023 was a phenomenal season for him, whether he was an MVP finalist or not.
Man at second. And down on strikes. 1 down.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Austin Riley. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And the righty deals. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. That one misses. 2-1. And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
On the ground to third. Sends it to Flores. And there's 2 away.
That is it.
And let's take a look at the lineup. And an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one, Michael Harris.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Foul ball there. Two outs. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. That one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
outside low, and the count is 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Next pitch is outside. Righty delivers, and ball 4, 2 aboard. So 2 down, and now the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games. This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Yeah, the right-hander deals, and that one fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And that's too high.
It's a good take.
Not even close there. 2-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Adam Duvall on deck for Atlanta. Three-2 now, and that'll load the bases.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Adam Duvall at the plate. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Hard ground ball, base knock. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. He's in there. And they lead by 3.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in 2 in a huge spot. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Kicks and fires. And that one wrapped foul. First and second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 3, and the Giants coming up. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Spencer Strider. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Here comes the pitch. This one popped up right side. And that's a fair ball.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Now it's Matt Chapman. through there for a strike. Strider, multi-time all-star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Good eye in that spot. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's a really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone, and as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with 2 strikes. He breaks it off. Good slider to the outside corner of the plate. Tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Strider. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Hard ground ball, base 9. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Jorge Soler in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two on, 1 out. Pulls that one foul. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. There's a strike.
0-1.
The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here's a 2-1. That one fouled off. Strider, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. That misses. 3-2 now.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's now a 2-run game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. He steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Second inning set to go. So in now is the Braves pitcher, Spencer Strider. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And it's even up. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
And he chases that one below the zone. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strengths. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Albies, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Oh, 0-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner at first with 2 away. Here is Matt Olson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Albies off of first with 2 away. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Two outs. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Austin Riley next to bat for the Braves. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw in halts the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Austin Riley. Grounded out his first time up. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two on, 2 outs.
Nope.
Just
Ball
missed.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Braves 3 and the Giants 1. Back here at Oracle Park, we head to the bottom of the second. And here's the catcher, Blake Sable. And here it comes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Fastball for a strike. And a strike in there.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Got him looking for the K.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
So digging in, Logan Webb. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. And he pops up the bunt. Olsen makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now batter number 6. Shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup and digging in for San Francisco, Garrett Hampson. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1-1.
Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
On to the third inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris.
Webb back to work. On the ground, Fitzgerald. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Walked his first time. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And the 1-0. late with the swing there. It is interesting, though,
One ball,
when you
one strike.
consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep,
That's
because
ball
teams
two.
are really aggressively building their
2
bullpens.
balls, 1 strike.
Wouldn't
Ball
chase
3.
that time. That one to first. Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Adam Duvall next up for the Braves. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Darno over at second, 1 down. On the ground, right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Orlando.
Now it's the shortstop,
Arcia.
Orlando Arcia. Struck out swinging his first time.
Now batting, the pitcher, Spencer.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Spencer Strider next up for the Braves. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
The Braves trying to break this one open. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one the other way. That's a base hit as a run scores. The throw is wild and it gets away. Go ahead, Singy, say it. Helps his cause.
Helps his cause. Get that guy a jacket. He might be standing out there for a little while.
Here's Acuna now.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Alex Cobb appears to be getting loose. Harrison also throwing. And he deals. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. This is Braves baseball on the show South. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Garrett Hampson. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Up next is Giants.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Matt Chapman.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Righty to the plate. Ball 1 low.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The Braves leading by 3 here in the last half of the third. Way out front for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a pitch.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Man at second. And there's 2 down.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's a strike. Hampson at second with 2 down. Pickoff throw. Hampson dives back in safely. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2. Slider misses outside. Next offering is downstairs. The Giants trailing by 3 here in the second game of the series. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Braves 4 and the Giants 1. Back here in San Francisco at the plate, Ozzie Albies. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-2. That one almost got him.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And down on strikes he goes, and there's 1 down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next pitch is downstairs. And a foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And there's the ball. And another ball. One out, bases empty.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Austin Riley now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. High in the air, out to right. Soler pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. He's 0 for 1. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw in. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Logan Webb won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Alex Cobb, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Foul ball there. Outside low. And a count even 1-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
2 on, 2 outs. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. And the slider just misses. Adam Duvall on deck for Atlanta. Two outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Braves 4 and the Giants 1. Ready to go, bottom 4. And digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. The right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Ground ball right side. Olsen handles the chance. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Grounded out his first time. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. One down, base is empty. And a good eye there. The wind and the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Sable in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now Tyler Fitzgerald struck out looking in his first at bat. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Sable off of first with 2 away. Two balls, no strikes, the count. Right through there for a strike. Next offering misses. Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And the right-hander's 3-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And here is Alex Cobb.
Ball one, no
Pitch
strike.
misses. Ball one. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a base hit. Around third. Fires it to the plate. Safe.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row.
Nice line drive to full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Garrett Hampson getting ready to hit. And there's the strike. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And a pitch.
Ball one.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Off for Atlanta, the left fielder.
Cobb, an all-star a season ago, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2006.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped. One up, one down.
The batter, number 5.
And here is Orlando Arcia.
Arcia.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And now it's going to be Spencer Strider. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And ball one. Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. That one misses. Ball two. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Braves go down quickly here, but they still lead this one 4-2. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. And a pitch. That's outside. And it's 1-0.
All these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
And a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because the pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs. I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now it's going to be Wilmer Flores to the right side. Albies fires over to first, and that quickly 2 away.
The right fielder, number 2, Jorge Soler.
And up next for the Giants, Jorge Soler, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Hey! 0-1.
To third, Riley. Zips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Still down by a count of 4-2. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. And the right-hander back to work.
Oh, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
The batter, number 1.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. And now the 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 away. And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Hits the fence. Coming home. Cut off, throw to third. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
runner at third with one gone. Austin Riley next up for the Braves.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be.
Fly ball to right. Soler gets under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 6-2.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Liner back to the mound, and he's got it. Quick reactions there, and that'll do it. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. Braves 6, and the Giants 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Lamont Wade Jr. Strider back to work. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 1-0. Right through there for his strike. The wide to kick the pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Just misses with that one. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. Just missed. The Braves leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. In there at the knees, and the count even at 1. Good eye in that spot. Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Blake Sable, the next to hit. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Good eye right there. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside.
2 strikes.
Smoke to right, but he's got it. Giants go down quietly. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Travis d'Arnaud. Here comes a pitch. That's down and in. Activity in the bullpen. Tristan Beck, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Miller, the lefty, warming up as well. And that one in the air center field has a beat on it. 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Adam
Duvall. Next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. First
Outside,
pitch doesn't
ball.
find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a
1
little
ball,
bit. Get that
2
front
strikes.
foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ball 2.
And another ball. 2-2 now. That one out to right. Soler gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
the batter, number 5, shortstop.
And now Orlando Arcia. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And makes the grab. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And a pitch. That
Count
one not
1-0.
close. And that's ball 1. The pitch.
Ball 2.
And strike two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Out to short. Throw on to Olsen, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Garrett Hampson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. First pitch misses. Just off the outside edge. Out of line, out towards center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that's the third out.
This opportunity is once in a lifetime. Hope that you see the signs. The one I want to spoil you. My queen looking royal.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Tristan Beck.
And this marks the 60th time he's come on to pitch so far this year. Clearly a very relied upon arm in this bullpen.
So now a pinch hitter, David Fletcher.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Pitch. Swings through that one for strike one. Beck, the tall righty, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And foul ball. In the air, right field. And out number one on the grab.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Misses inside. And that is ball one. That's inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Over to first, and he's saved. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Right-handed reliever. And it's fouled away. Man at first, one away. That one missed.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him looking. 2 away.
Well, he's going to
got some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Popped up left side. Chapman should have this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. One left for Atlanta. They lead it 6-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Joe Jimenez hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
And here is Matt Chapman, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Chapman.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to the left, Arcia. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
And at first, Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Chapman on at first. Nobody out. Next pitch is outside. And downstairs.
2-2 count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Soler stands in now and watches strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Ground ball could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, Braves 6, and the Giants 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Jackson.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball, that's high.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Righty delivers. This one popped up. Fitzgerald gets under it, and there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Michael.
Now in for the
Harris.
Braves, Michael Harris. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. And the righty deals. Got him swinging.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Travis d'Arnaud digs in now. First pitch, not close. Wouldn't chase that time. Kicks and fires. Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2 outs. And that's ball four.
Ball four.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And next for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. He's been a great free agent sign. Up the middle. And that one handled on the run. Throw to first. Throw is high and over his head. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Around third, he will score, and the lead is up to 5.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Pitch hitter coming on, Jared Kelnick.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Two on, 2 outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that's in for a strike. In the air out towards right center. Yastrzemski racing over to make the catch. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's 7-2. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Aaron Bummer.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The left field.
So here's Wade now. And he deals. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And now the lefty. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike. Bummer deals. Chopped out towards short. Arcia whips it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Number 5.
He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball left side. Riley fires to first, and the Giants down to their final out. Blake Sable, the next Giant to hit. That one's in there. Strike 1. Slapped foul. Bummer is just 1 strike away.
Nope, that's a ball.
Misses. Gonna count 1 and 2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the ball game.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs when individual statistics don't matter. It's all about the team W.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 11 runners on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, they left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.